Hello, my name is Tracy. I'm a writing specialist with Learning Support, and I also help oversee our virtual study tables. So, virtual study tables was kind of born out of the pandemic where we had all of these services and multiple campuses that were all going remote, and we wanted to try and decide how to deliver all of these services to students in one centralized location. So, what we came up with was the study table Zoom, which starts with our web page. So this is what our web page looks like. Typically during the normal academic year, there will just be a link up here at the top that says, click here to join, and that'll put you directly in the Zoom. It's open 1 to 5, Monday through Friday for appointments or drop-ins. And we have all of these services here in this one location. So we have writing specialists, math specialists, peer tutors, coaches, career bridge, all on this one Zoom. And that makes it really convenient for students. So maybe they have an appointment scheduled with me, and then they have a quick question for their coach. Well, they can just hop into that breakout room and meet with their coach right after. So it's still one-on-one appointments, but we have a bunch of breakout rooms set up for each service. It's also nice because we have independent and group study rooms. So that's for students that maybe they meet with a peer tutor for half an hour and they feel like they have a grasp on the assignment and they want to work on their own for a little bit, they can go in that independent study room and work on the assignment on their own as well. We also have workshops available on study tables. So these are our more general on-demand workshops that can be found on the Learning Support website, but we also have more specific workshops on the study table Zoom. So we have things like APA formatting, some of those English and math classes like English 101, 201, 203, Math 101, and Math 102. And we'll host those workshops when an upcoming milestone is due, and students can meet as a group with a writing specialist and peer tutor, and they can review the assignment, they can brainstorm and ask and answer questions, and it's just a really good opportunity for students to prepare for those upcoming milestones. And of course, our APA workshops are always super well attended and very successful. We average about 20 to 30 students for those APA workshops. So we notice that students are showing up, they are coming. Again, typically we have the Zoom open 1 to 5, Monday through Friday. Some of our workshops we have at later evening times, just to make it more convenient for student schedules. So maybe like a 5 to 6 or 6 to 7. So we are a little bit flexible with the hours. And we do also have a faculty and staff support schedule that I share out. So you're welcome to sign up as much or as little as you'd like in 1 or 2 hour blocks or whatever your schedule allows. But right now you can see we have a lot of coverage from writing and math specialists in the library, but we don't have a ton of coverage from coaches and instructors and career bridge. So we would really like to increase that engagement because we find that when students know that this is where they can go to find that particular service, that's when they keep showing up. So if they know that they can meet with someone from Career Bridge from 1 to 3 on Tuesdays, that's when they'll show up. And it just makes it really successful. So what'll typically happen is you'll join the Zoom from the web page, and myself or a peer tutor or student worker will be there in that main Zoom room to greet you. We'll ask what your department is or what content area you're supporting, and we'll assign you to a breakout room accordingly. If you don't feel like we already have a breakout room for whatever it is you're supporting, let me know and I'm happy to create one. Sometimes we have clubs or groups like conversation tables or the English writing group that we create separate breakout rooms for. So I'm always happy to create more breakout rooms, but we'll assign you to a breakout room based on what you're supporting, and then students will join. It'll be the same thing. Myself or a peer tutor or student worker will be there to greet them. We'll ask what they're working on or who they're hoping to work with, and we'll get them assigned to those breakout rooms. We'll also add them to our attendance list where we take down their name and the class they're working on. And again, we find that students really like that ease of they can come in by appointments or drop-ins, and they know that someone's going to be there and be available on study tables whenever they join in that 1 to 5 block. So thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about virtual study tables. We hope to see you here in the fall, and we hope that you have a wonderful upcoming year.